Alrighty. Just need to make sure everything's working correctly. Yep. Alright. Fix my sound over here. Pretty insane movement this evening, guys. Alright. Find my one page. Just kind of trying to get my stuff set up real quick. All right. I still think we have room to the downside if we're going to go down. Ah, forgot to open my one page here. All right, just trying to make sure sound's working correctly. Nice. Now we can listen to some music. Dude, the movement has been insane, guys. Hopefully everybody's trying to get a little piece of that. Like I said, we have this huge wick right here, so I feel like we still got room to the downside. All right. What's Methodical Man doing? I can't tell. He's looking for a shorty short. Uh, I still like the draw to the downside. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. I think it's to the downside. I like this big wick down at 84. We got about 5 minutes before the Asia market opens here, or Tokyo market opens here at 8 o'clock. Dude, we've been banging it this evening. Banging it. We've been like eval millionaires over here, even though we only make a few $100. So we're up 232 this evening. So bang bang. To me, this looks like a short. We're consolidating, kind of draw out your dummy box here. I mean, we got draws on both wicks. This was a push up with a big pullback on this wick here. So I just don't feel like bulls could keep it up. So let's see if we get this pullback, maybe push up, pump this 50. I think it's going to consolidate here until the Asia market opens. Excuse me. Yes, I like the shorts. Let's see. Shorts to, what is that? 884. How did everybody's trading go today? Did everybody have an okay trading day? We had a pretty good day. We were pretty much green on every single account. I think we traded 5 different funded accounts, along with one eval. So it was a really good trading day today. We also been kind of hammering it out this evening in the we've had some insane movement this evening, guys. Look, I mean, just 100-point rips on both sides. It's just been insane. We don't usually get that. What's up, man? We usually don't get the Asia market popping like this. So it's very rare that the Asia market's popping 10 points, or I mean, up 100 points, down 100 points, up 100 points. So this thing's just been insane this evening. I don't know how many trades we've taken. We've taken quite a few trades. We got a lot of 10-point winners. Some stopped out. I want to say the biggest winner was 50 points from this initial sell-off here at the opening. I don't really know what we're going to do here. We got 2 minutes before the Tokyo opens, because we have, looks like we got draw on both sides. We have this big wick here, but this, I don't know if this was a news wick, because, man, we whipped up 100 points, whipped back down 100 points. It's whatever this crazy candle here was. So I'm still liking the shorts down to 84. So as right now, that's what I'm looking for. Is the shorts down to the 884s. Oh, excuse me. That is what we're going to go with. But we don't want to jump in too early, though. I hope I didn't hop in this too early. What we're hoping is we can at least get our 10 points to run to the bottom of this box. So this is way we're in the middle of the range. So if we don't go to the bottom of range, we know we're probably going back to the top side. No, it was good today. We usually sleep okay. I don't sleep a lot at night though. What, maybe 5 or 6 hours? Remember, guys, trading Asia, you got to be super patient, guys. So 10 points don't come as quick as it does sometimes during the New York session. All right, we're going to take her down a little bit. Get as close as the break even as possible in case we pop back up. What's the plan for the CMP? I'm not sure what CMP stands for. I might know what it stands for. I don't understand those abbreviations. Right now I'm looking for this wick to get run down here. Whatever this crazy wick was down here, 84s. If we get through the 84s, I'm looking for the 820s to get ran. I mean, that's kind of really where I would like to take my entry to. If you pull the PM low, but we got so much consolidation down here, I don't know how many times we're going to bounce. I really want to take this order down to the 820 if I could. That would be ideal, the 820. But you know what? We're not going to be overly greedy. We're just going to shoot for this 84 swing. So what we're going to do is start taking this down some in case we bounce here at the whole number. Because a lot of times you hit this whole number, you can come back up to the 25. Like I said, we could get a bounce here. Yeah, as you can see, we're hitting that whole number. So I don't know if maybe we should take a chance and just see if we do get the pullback. Maybe we can add a contract. Are you trading this evening, Merc? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong there, sir. Are you trading the Asian market, or you mainly just do the New York session? Okay, you're just checking out. So I think what we're going to do is carry this back to break even and see what happens with the 25 level here. Because, see, a lot of times we hit the whole number. We'll come back up to the whole number. Yeah, I don't mind trading the Asian market, but, man, I just can't stand it when it's just so slow and there's no movement. But tonight, man, it's been popping tonight. It's been one of the better Asia markets that I've seen. You know, a lot of back and forth, and it's not going straight up or straight down. It's like up 100 points, down 100 points, up 100 points. So it's been pretty insane this evening. I feel like even if we get the pullback, we got equal lows here. Oh yeah, the volatility has been insane since FOMC's been over. All right, we're pushing back up to the 25 here. What's up, fish lips? We're trying to work our way to that 280 foot, that 884 down there. Yeah, NQ. This is Asia market, the on the MNQ. It's been a pretty good Asia market so far. We're up 268. It's been good so far. I haven't broke anything yet. I'm hoping this is where it starts pulling back down. That was the 900 up there to the 25 if you like to trade whole numbers. Yeah, I'd usually do that with my funded accounts because we're trading 5 or 6 different funded accounts, and today we did take we had more available entries because the market was so volatile to this day, so we had a lot more opportunity for entries. So we traded like 5 different funded accounts on 5 different times. What's up, Outer? How are you doing today or this evening? Dude, if the 25 holds, I don't see how we don't get back below the 900s. I think if we get below those 900s, man, we're not coming back. We also got equal lows sitting at 900 too. Look at all these equal lows sitting here. We just got to get through the 900s here. So even if this stops me out, we will re-enter this. We could easily get a 30 to 50 push here. Oh, 6 in the morning from Pakistan. It is 7 o'clock for me here. I'm in Central Time in the United States. Oh, man. So there's like some guys in my lobbies that we trade here today. Most of the time they trade whole numbers. So they would have they're trading in between whole numbers. So from like the 100 level to 25 to 50, 75 and other whole numbers, and they're just trying to buy into discount. Most of the good trades came from earlier whenever we were having all this crazy movement from earlier. We've been having stellar weather from like 74 to 78 this weekend. Dude, we are not getting any nice weather for a while. So what is it? Tomorrow morning is supposed to be 12 degrees. Saturday morning is supposed to be 8 with a high of 25. Yeah, dude. We're supposed to wake up every day below freezing. Like they're with highs maybe 40 to 50s. No decent weather for a while. So I'm gonna find myself inside a lot, probably watching charts. Oh well, there's no comparison to where Outer's at in Canada. Yeah. Yeah, Outer's from Canada or Toronto, Canada. I couldn't remember exactly where he said he was in Canada. I just knew he was in Canada. But I think he's from Hong Kong though. He's from Hong Kong. And I don't know what the weather's like in Hong Kong. Yep, Hong Kong. I got it right. Okay. I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I've thought about it. I remember him talking about taking a vacation back this summer. Whoop, whoop. Here comes that 84, guys. And we're going to follow this down. We are looking for 820 to get hit. We're going to be greedy with this thing. I don't know if it'll get through all these wicks. There's a lot of consolidation in here. So we may get stuck at the 84s in reverse. So I think what I do is, so I don't take no points out of this, we can always buy the pullback if it does pull back. And just start moving my stop down some and just buying the... We'll at least take 10 points out of this. We just ran all those equal lows on the wicks there. I've already sold most of my contracts off. We just hit the $300 mark this evening in the Asia market, which is insane. At least for me, it is. I hardly ever get this type of green in the Asia market. Let's see. Yeah, I can see it. Well, let's see. I can see a big bounce at that 80s, 84s, where we hit that wick at earlier. There is so much support there. I mean, you can see it here on the 5-minute. So that's also the bottom of the 4-hour candle from this morning. That's the close, your 5 to 9 4-hour candle at 860. Dude, I think we pretty much have been in an entry probably since 5 o'clock. I started trading as soon as the market opened tonight. Like I saw it just start dropping. Like, okay, we're jumping in this. I think my first trade was for like 50 points. So if we get that pull back up to the 25 or even the 30s here, I will re-enter. I'd like to see us get below these 900s and just kind of stay there, stay behind below these 900s and start working these whole numbers down to 25. We'll mark out that 75 area in case you're. All right, got that 75 marked out here. Methodical man's over here trying to trade some silver. Oh, shoot. Like I said, if we get some kind of small pullback here, we'll just let it stop. We'll let it stop us out and we will re-enter again. It's going to be epic. Nice. Where are you short from, Fish Lips? Oh, goodness. Dude, I want to hold to 820. If we can get through the 80s here and just can work our way through the 50s and 40s, I think that's going to be the hardest level to work through here. From about 75, which you were talking about a while ago, down to 40. I think we can get the bottom of this PM low. It just may take a while. It may be one of those like all night trades where you have to hold it till London session. I usually struggle trading the Asia market, but man, we're just moving insane tonight. It's so hard not to trade this stuff. Like, I'm just buying every single pullback. Oh, tonight has been probably Fish Lips heaven. We've been hitting these whole numbers all night long. Oh, goodness. Shoot, actually, Outer, all my entries are over here on Rico candles. So what I've been doing, what I did all day outer was by pullbacks on Rico candles. So I've bought every single pullback here. So pullback short, pullback short, pullback. This is the big trade we took this evening. Pullback shorts. Yeah, they're Rico candles. Just buying all the pullbacks. But I've been using the whole numbers with it. So I wait for like a whole number pullback on the Rico candles with the pullback. Because if you watch the Rico, I've noticed that I still use the 5 minutes, but I'm just taking my trades over here off the Ricos. I'm looking for the 25 whole number pullbacks, kind of what you're looking for. And I'm just that's where I've been looking for, like that 10 points of like 4 or 5 micros and just take quick 10 points. So like this would even be another short if you wasn't in it here, is this one. And every 3 candles is 10 points. So you can see it almost gives you 3 candles every time. 1, 2, 3, real quick. Then you got your runner. Big pullback, then blue candle. I didn't short this one because the Rico candle was not below the 20. All right, let's see what happens here. We're going to take a little bit more profit because I'm anticipating a pullback here. We just hit that 84, so I should have hit my main target right there. This way we can at least get almost 30 points out of this. Is gold ripping all the way back up to where it came from pretty much? So we're going to try to take whatever profit we can because we're anticipating a bounce in this area between the 70s and 80s. So protect your profit in this area. Yeah, Outer, today, man, we traded, like I said, like 5 different funded accounts with this setup. I mean, doing it like this. And I think we took one loser first thing this morning, but that was on the opening with the eval. But I think I took one loss out of like probably 10 trades. All right, so we got stopped out. So, like I said, anticipating a pullback here. Kind of want to see that pull back into the 15 there. Let's see if we can get this 50 push here. I'm gonna keep this a close eye on this one because I think we still struggle to get through this. I really don't want to risk a whole lot of points because it still could pull back on us. We'll just do 10 points, so we'll risk $40 on here. Supposed to have my stop loss up there at the 10, but like I said, we don't want to risk the whole amount on this because I know there's a lot of support in this area. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for a quick 10 points and a runner. I'm looking for us to hit that 75. That's why we tried to long the 90. We wanted to hit that 75. And this way my points are taken before that 75 gets hit. Dude, that thing just went down there and tickled the take profit. See, I know we could easily get the pullback all the way up to the 33s or even the 15s here. So we're just still trying to protect some profit. That's all. All right, buddy. Go down there and say hello to the 75. We know it wants the 75 fish lips. There she goes. Uh-oh. All right. If you want to see what I'm looking at over here, woo! Once we got that big wick pullback, this is why I had my stop loss up here. This is why I had my stop loss where I had it at outer. I just had it at that previous Rico candle. Then what I'll do is just follow the Rico candles down, or I'll leave it at this one till this next one prints. If it prints. See? Pull back, sell. This would be another entry, but you would have been in here. And I didn't want to get in that late, so I did hop in this one a little late after this one pull back. Still have not got a really good, decent pullback yet. I want to see a... Oh yeah, dude, we've been destroying it today, dude. Today, I mean, it's been like nonstop like this, man. All evening, it's like, can we not do? It's like you just can't do anything wrong. Just keep doing the same thing over and over. We're up 353 this evening. There's something wrong today. Really, the only losing trade that was like big for me this morning was that first one that I couldn't get my stop loss moved fast enough, Fish Lips. When I was looking for that short, that thing whipped so fast that it stopped me out 20 points like that, dude. I didn't even have time to move my stop loss. Like, it was instant. Yeah, I remember you talking about being in that short. I was short all the way this morning. I bought so many pullbacks today. I bought every single pullback today. All right, winner, winner. Even if you took, even if you waited to buy this when it printed, it would have been a winner. So really, you're supposed to buy it when it prints. So what you're doing is you're waiting for the pullback. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about using what Fish Lips is doing. So look, we pull back into the 900. See that big nasty wick right there? Back into the 900. And I went ahead and bought early instead of waiting to here. But you could have bought here and still got your 10 points plus a runner. And right here also, look, we push down, push back, not quite up to the 25, but pretty close. It popped like a tick with 10 micros. Dude, yeah, if you're in 10 micros with a freaking 25K, that is nothing. Oh my goodness. We're about $200 away from passing this. I don't know if we'll get this tonight, but I really want to shoot for those 820s down there, but I'm hoping that I'll take my 860 here and wait for a pullback. So it'd be a nice little third. We're going to go and take some profit off this too, just in case this thing pulls back. The outer guarantee. Was that the 60 level? Did Outer put the 60 level somewhere? I remember putting a level somewhere. I just don't remember where you put it. I'm trading in between the levels. So we're in between the 100 and the 50. So we're anticipating that the 50 is going to get hit. So I'm like, okay, we'll take it at the 60. We took our short at the 90, looking for the 60. Oh, it pulled back to retest the 75. The endless. All right. What are we about to do? About 8 points away. I'm trying to get that 60 level. Then what we'll do is just wait for our very next setup once we hit the 60 here. I just want the 860, and we'll just wait for the very next. We'll wait for the next pullback. I just went down there and tickled it with the wick guys. We'll go to 75. At least get 15. So we're splitting the difference at the moment. Booyah. That was a nice 30-point trade. All right, we'll mark out the 50 here. Let's see what happens with this 50 level. See if we can get that pullback. This is where I want to see a pullback off the 50 back up to the 75 or even the whole number. I do about the same thing, Fish Lips. I'm like support resistance, pull the fib, and buy the breakout. I do the same crap, man. I try to keep it super simple for myself and not try to overly complicate stuff for myself. Yeah, I like doing the whole fib, looking for buying and discounts and premium. Or like in the evenings, my favorite thing to do is trade from level to level. So like this evening, as soon as this thing went up there and hit the 26,018s and tested it again, I was short bias all the way, man. Like there's no way I was giving up the short bias all the way. I really wanted to target the 860s or the 820s is the target that I really want to target, but oh well. It's okay. I would have to have some kind of pullback here off the 50s, maybe back up into the 80s or so, yeah. 80s. So there's nothing I can do now. We're not getting no kind of pullback. So we may go ahead and run that 860s. We could get a nice bounce here. This thing's just going to keep on going. Dude, we left more. We shouldn't have got out. What the heck? I didn't think it had it in it to get past the 40s and 50s, guys. So I was like, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna take my that's why I was like, I'm gonna take my profit at the 60s, because I didn't think we were gonna get down here. I thought we needed another pullback. Man. And I was short. The reason why I wanted that target, my first short was up there at 930. One of my recent shorts is at 930. We were like, all right, let's see if we can get that 100-point move in the Asia market that we've never gotten. So I was like, man, and there she goes. So we didn't hold out for a 100-point move. Dude, this stuff is moving almost as good as the freaking New York session is without the crazy over volatility. You know, it's just nice movement. So it's been really nice this evening with this type of movement. All right, let's get the pullback now. We just almost hit the bottom. I want to see it just wick past the 820s here. We're going to wait. Wait. Be patient. All right, guys. We're almost there. Let's see if we can run that. I'll make it a little bigger so you can see it. This is our New York PM low. We just ran it there too. So this is where we could get a nice 20-point bounce here, guys. Dude, is this thing going to... Dude, what if this thing goes all the way to 7-11? Dude, there's like no stopping this thing, dude. It's just on a missile train, submarine. It's just tanking. Holy goodness. Let's see if we get this 800 bounce, man. Oh goodness. Dude, is this thing just... All right, here's the 800 bounce. Come on. We need to pull back here, guys. All right, we're going to see if we get that push back up to the 825s. I don't want to get tagged in, so we're playing it safe where we're... Oh, I'm sorry. What's up, Sohan? How are you doing? Or Sunk? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Dude, the sell-off has been insane this evening in the Asian market. The Asian market's been... So we're at a whole number. So what we're looking for is to see if we can get a whole number reversal back up to the 825s or even the 840s here. Or even the 850s. Go, go, go. Oh, look at there. It wants it. It wants it. Butter. Butter, guys. We got all them points. Woo! Nice. Dude, this could be the... I didn't get the 800 like you got, Fish Slips. Like I said, man, we're trading in the middle of the whole numbers. Dude, if this thing loses the 820s, I am going to be short all the way to 7-11. 7-11, dude. If this thing starts selling back off here. See if we're going to get a deeper pullback. Oh, man, I'm pretty close with you. I'm at 444. Might be getting deeper. Yeah. I have no desire to be that wealthy in my life, Outer. the only wealth I care about is making enough money to pay my bills so I can stay at home more. I have very low expectations. I don't need a bigger house. I don't need a better car. I'm okay with what I have. I'd rather work less and probably go visit my mom or something back home. Or hang out with the grandkid, the kids, or the wife. Those are the only things I care about doing. That's really the only thing I do besides trading and streaming. I don't do a whole bunch. Dude, this could be. What do you think? This could be the bottom? You think we go all the way back up, what, 50 here? Up to 70? See, we just couldn't lose those 820s. So this could easily push all the way back up to what? 850s? You got all those wicks at the bottom of 850 there. Right here. I just have my order sitting here because I'm not sure where we're going to put it yet. So we're just kind of waiting. We're just kind of being patient with it. I want to say this is probably one of my best Asia sessions that I've had, Fish Lips. Most of the time, I'm lucky to get over like $100 on an eval, but I only usually ever trade evals during Asia. I've yet to ever try to really trade a funded account, and I do that because I don't want to get trapped in a funded account trade in the Asia market. But man, this is just one of those one good nights out of the month that you get where you're getting like 100-point moves up and down. You're getting nice, good pullbacks. I mean, this is nice level to level tonight. Looking for 850 long. Okay, long to 850. Yeah, I'm going to sit off to the sidelines. I'm not going to take anything right now. I'm still going to continue looking for shorts. I'm just waiting for a reversal candle for possible short. Now, I would really like to see us hit that 50 level, then come back down. And that would be a nice setup for a short there. Dude, this thing could easily pull all the way back up to the 900 because you have your 21 EMA sitting back up there at 25,900. Man, I'm expecting it to slow down any minute now. We just been on a tear. It's like I'm waiting for any moment that we're just going to go. We're just going to just stop. We're not going to move no more. We're just going to be just back and forth, back and forth. But I mean, dude, just getting these 50-point rips and 40 points back up. I mean, it's just, to me, it's mind boggling. I feel like I'm almost into the New York session a little bit. Like after the 10 o'clock hour, or yeah, between that 10 and 11:30 trading hour. That's where I feel like we're trading with this type of price action. Sounds like Methodical Man's doing a giveaway over there for Outer. I don't know if you're over in Methodical Man's lobby. I'm not sure what he's giving away, but he's giving away something over there for anybody that's over here and that's part of Methodical Man's lobby. He's doing a giveaway this evening. Or maybe he can, if he's listening, he can tell us what he's giving away. Man, what a nice 50-point ripper this was, Fish Lips. Dude, that is just wild. Dude, you just upped me like $100, man. Holy goodness. I don't know. Oh, goodness. That'd be a lot, dude. I'm sitting at 444, so I don't know if I can pop another $100 without going in heavy, and I don't really want to do that. Oh, goodness. Now I'm ready for a possible short, but I can't go long until all of my EMAs get back on the right side. Because we could easily pull back here. Ooh, was that another inside? Well, I guess that was a little inside bar on the 5 minutes. Cleared out this gap. Now we're going to get the push back down to the 25 here. Or do we continue higher? So that would have me short around the 30s. Right now, guys, we're still looking for shorts until otherwise. We would need a big reversal to get ourselves back into looking for longs because we would need a big push up with some kind of pullback. So right now we're still looking for shorts. I thought, yeah, I called him earlier whenever I took that first original short, but he wasn't at home. Shit, Nautical Man's over there slinging the gold around. Woo! Hmm. Just need to put my stop loss where it needs to go. Oh, maybe our first loser of the night here, guys. Oh, but I have new candle here. All right, 20 seconds. About to have a new candle. Sounds good, Outer. Have a good evening. Oh, may get stopped out for the first time tonight. We got our stop loss where it needs to be. Hopefully, this isn't our next swing for the move back up here. And that's a very big possibility. This could be the move up. This could be the pullback for us to move higher here. Like I said, we're going to hold it no matter what happens, guys. Because I'm still short biased as long as we're below the 50 and the 20 here. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. We may go up to the 75, but I'm not going to hold it any deeper than what I'm holding it now. I'm just going to take my stop loss. I just have my stop loss where it needs to be. So it's the same stop loss that I use on all my trades. So it'll either, like I said, just stop me out where I'm at, because this will be the first time it's failed tonight if it fails. Hopefully that's not my opportunity to get out of this freaking trade. I know it's very tempting to get out of this thing. It's so close. It's so close. No, don't go down there and just tickle it. Rico power. That's what I'm talking about. Rico power, don't let me down. We got the blue. Blue means go short. Oh, shoot. This is what I'm... Look, we got that 50 pullback. We got our blue. Go shorts. Choo choo. Let's go. Sounds good, Fish Lips. Have a good evening. I'm going to be about done myself. We're going to probably be done here in a little. All right. We got stopped. The runner got hit. That's all good, guys. We got those first couple contracts hit. Fish Lips left me behind a little bit. We're at 485. Dude, I'm at 485. I may be stopping at the 485, but I killed it tonight on every pullback, dude. I wasn't sure about that last one, though. That last one, dude, what did it hit? The 25, dude. It hit the 25. So I was like, it was like, come on, we're trading in between levels. The 25. All right, man. Have a good one. Dude, this could be the reversal because this was a very shallow pullback here to the 25s. That what a nice setup this was. Look, the the 800 to the 50 back to the 25. So this is what we're talking about, trading in between whole numbers or trading whole numbers. These things are just insane tonight, guys. Insane. And I'm just trading in between the whole numbers. So that's how I'm finding most of my entries, just trading in between the whole numbers. Ugh. Haven't had no good runners in the minute though. I think the largest trade tonight was like 50 points. I don't know how many more trades we're going to take. I feel like we really pushed it tonight, guys. We pushed it. Did anybody take any entries this evening? So most of our trades, what we're looking for when we're trading them is we're just looking for 10 points in runners. Uh, and really depend on the size of the account, how heavy we go in. So I don't really trade the Asia market a lot just because, man, we hardly ever have this type of movement. Dude, if we had this type of movement in Asia market, I would probably only trade the Asia market because it's a lot cleaner. It's very slow, not super slow, but you're not getting just hammered out if you do take losses, you know. It's not one of those like most of the time where in the New York session where you got like a quick 30, 40 point rip out of nowhere. Yeah, we'll hang out for another 15, 20 minutes. But like I said, unless we just get the right entry, I don't know if we'll take any more. I mean, oh man. I mean, we're getting another pullback here. We got the pullback. Now, I mean, are we going to finish selling off here? We're kind of keep making these lower, higher lows on my candles. And the candles are pretty ugly looking as far as the 5 minute goes. I mean, they're just all big wicks. And it's almost like you're getting that consolidation box here. It's where you're pretty much trading in a range. So if you're good at range trading, this would be kind of like your wheelhouse right here. So basically, so we're in the middle. So we already hit the top. So you would think that we would possibly push to the bottom here. But I think we're going to play it safe and stay out. Because we're consolidating pretty hard around here. Even looking at these Rico candles that I'm watching, I mean, there's still big movement, like 30-point moves, but we're just not making any swing highs or swing lows. So we're kind of just stuck. And I don't want to take another entry where I'm just sitting there where it's just grinding to get just 10 points. So we don't really want to do that anymore. How's everyone else's trading been this evening? Was everybody at least able to find 10-point trades? To me, I mean, 10 points, depending on how heavy you go, a lot of times what we're doing is just looking for 10 points in runners. So almost every trade tonight was with three micros max. I mean, we're up 485 tonight, which is very rare in the Asian market, but just trading 2 to 3 micros all night long. I don't know how many entries we took tonight. We took quite a bit, but we had a stellar night. Same thing today in the New York session. We destroyed it in the New York session today too. We traded like 5 or 6 different funded accounts with one eval, and we were green in all 6 accounts today. My really only loser came this morning because I was trying to trade the opening with my eval, and it whipped so fast that I didn't have time to move my stop in time. And what really annoys me is I had it. Look, I had my stop loss still marked out to where it needed to be. So this was this morning's trade. So we got this push down here. So I was short here. I entered and I couldn't even move my stop loss because this is my stop loss where this blue line is. So what that blue line is, that's the 50% of the previous hourly candle. So this is a lot of times this is where I put my stop loss, either on the hourly candle fib or the 15-minute fib. So we just pull fib, and as you can see, this is the 50% of the hourly candle. And dude, we pull right back to the 50. Then it was just straight sell off today. It was just crazy. I mean, we just keep selling and selling and selling. If you got stuck in that short and on one of your accounts, you were pretty much effed. So it looks like we're back at the bottom of the box again. See here. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to enter any more trades. I feel like internet now is just getting to the point of just way over trading because we have taken a lot of trades. I still think that this is a short entry per my charts. So I would have been short again at 36. Yeah, 35. But I didn't take this. This was another pullback. I just didn't take it. I figured we've taken so many. So this would have been my short here. So pull back, 50 EMA, short, blue candle. So, and look for 10 points in a runner. Yeah, that's the thing about when difference between trading the nighttime and New York session. You pretty much get a lot more pullbacks. So in the New York session where you get really good follow through for most part, the nighttime Asia market, you're always going to get that 10, 20 point pullback. It's usually never instant. And I really like these shorts below these 20 levels here. So a lot of times if we can work ourselves below that PM low, so that means our next target down would be 708 if we lose those 720s. Then that means for the Asia market, before we get to the London market, man, we could easily push those 538s to rerun those lows from this morning. So basically what you want to do is see it lose this level, push down maybe into the whole number, then push back and find support. See how we just pushed it a while ago, but we just haven't found support. So so definitely 20 was going to be definitely a short area here because that's pretty much at that New York AM low here or New York PM low. Because we pushed above below it, pull back, found more resistance. So now I'm looking for us to lose the 20s here. If we can get a candle to print below the 20s here, and do we hold it all the way to the 700s? let's see. A lot of resistance there. If we lose that, there's really not anything here to hold us up. And we could easily get the 740s and 750s here. So that's what I may look for here if I can find an entry. But you need to get us where we print below the 20s before we consider that. So going to have to be a little bit on the patient side. We only need another $95 more to pass this account. Well, actually, a little bit more time you take away fees. So it looks like we're sitting at 378. All right, another pullback. Now, if we cannot. Now, I may be all in long here if we can get back above the 65 or 70s here. So we can see what happens with this swing because we didn't push down to make another swing. And we've retested the 65s twice already. So we can kind of wait and see what happens at the 65s here. We've hit that area twice already. You can see it's pretty much the top of our consolidation box. So this is what I was saying, like if we push back up, we break out this box here. So it's just, so right now this is what usually this is called consolidation, or we're just basically chopping back and forth in between a zone. And so a lot of times it's wherever, who's going to, which side of the box is going to win. Ooh. I want a short, but I'm still trying to be patient here and wait. I like the fact that we're losing the 20 level, but I almost need for us to print a new candle and find support. So we got 10 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. This is where you need to see this 5-minute candle print below the 20, push back up, and retest that area. Dude, are we not going to get the pullback? Here's the 800. Might not give us no opportunity to enter this. It's just going too fast. Like I said, there's not really a lot to hold us up all the way down to the 750s. No, there she goes. She just left us, guys. Didn't even give that freaking 20 level a little kiss like we were hoping for. She was like, nope. Dude, 7-11 is possible here. That's the lunchtime low. All right, let's see what happens with the 75. So here's where we want to see a bounce here at the 75s. Nope, nothing. It's still not holding. Like I said, we could easily go all the way to the 750s without any kind of resistance. All right. I'd love to see an 820 push here. I would prefer to see an 820 retest. We're going to keep a tight loss on this too. Hopefully this doesn't tag us in just to rip back up there to the 68. 20, I mean. So it looks like we'll have about a 20-point stop loss. Like a glove, guys. It never fails. We can do this all night long with this type of price action, guys. First target. Looks like my runner might get stopped out here. Runner got stopped out, so it's just a little quick 10-point trade. Actually, I think we did get the... No, didn't quite get the 20 points. No, just got the 10-point trade. All right, guys. That needs to be it right there. That pushed us over the $500 mark. So, really good trading session. Just trading a few micros, looking for 10 points and runners. Sometimes you get the big runners. Sometimes you get the 10 points, get stopped out, and got to move to the next.